Hey guys, what's up? This is ownnator. I'm doing a special appearance on a buddy of mine's channel. Obviously you know who he is, you're watching it right now. You might not know who I am. I just started doing Yu-Gi tubing pretty recently, but I've been playing the game for a long time. And this is my Agent INZEKTAGENTS deck. Just a quick little discussion about this. Main focus of the deck is to use insect imitation to turn your mystical shine balls and your earths into centipedes and dragonflies. From there you win the game with advantage and you drop Hyperion in case you need backup. So let's go over the deck profile. First of all, we got 2 Hyperion. This is pretty standard. Now that Ophion exists, I don't like 3 anymore, and we're also not running a lot of agents. But let's take a look at the agents we are running. We have 3 Venus and 2 Earth. Obviously, you know, Venus gets your shine balls, Earth is Earth. Not a lot to say about this, but once again, Earth and your playset of mystical shine balls are 5 insect imitation targets, and your 3 Venus, since they get these, puts you at 8. That's the entire agent half of the deck. Nothing super unusual or special, just a really good bread and butter way to start your plussing, put a couple lights in the grave, got stuff for Hyperion, have a backup plan. And stall with Gotchi if you need to. Next up we got INZEKTAGENTS stuff. So, Dragonfly, standard. 3 Centipede, obviously. Hornet, obviously. Triple Ladybug. These are 3 more targets for insect imitation. I believe that brings us to 11, because we have the 8 agent engine targets and the 3 ladybugs. Then we have 1 copy of Gigamanus. Obviously you need this for the OTKs and all your other shenanigans. Getting stuff big is good. And 1 Hopper. This is for insect imitation if you want to go imitation on Venus to get extra pops out of your Hornet, or if you want to make your Venus level 4 for an XYZ play. So that's the INZEKTAGENTS engine. Both the Agent and INZEKTAGENTS engine are 10 cards. That worked out pretty well. So you have 10 lights, 10 darks if you want to run BLS. I don't, for 2 reasons. 1, I'm poor and BLS is expensive, but it might get reprinted soon, and 2, Ophion's a thing. And it's really unfortunate that that's what it's come down to, but in this format, BLS isn't even that great, and having another dead draw against one of my more difficult matchups isn't exactly a good thing. Alright, so let's go on to the spells. First off, we have 3 insect imitation. This is the #1 priority for you to draw. If you have this, and you have any of your 11 ways to get a level 2 out, you should have plays. This is super good. This turns level 2s into Hornet, which you can use as XYZ material, into Centipede, which you can use, obviously, to just kill people, and Dragonfly, which you use for all your OTKs. You can get so much done with insect imitation, a level 2, and an equip. But if you don't have the equip, don't worry about it, because you can just insect imitation into Hornet. Put that in the grave. Next up, look at the standard stuff. You got Reborn, Heavy, this is shiny, I like it, and Foolish. Quick note about Foolish, don't be afraid to send non-INZEKTAGENTS stuff if you need to get that extra pop off of Hyperion. This is totally worth doing, because it's a 1-for-1, and still really strong. For the draw engine, double duality, not much to say about it besides you're running agents, so you should run duality, and you're running INZEKTAGENTS, so you should run duality. And that's pretty much, you know, the reasoning behind that. 2 Zik Calibers, I like 2 over 3 because 1, we're running a smaller INZEKTAGENTS engine, so it's less important, and 2, I just feel like 3 is overkill in general. And rounding out the spells, we have double MST. This really isn't in here for back row removal so much as it is for making your Zik Calibers live, but if you draw this and you've already got your engine rolling, pop some back row. It's good. So that's 12 spells, 20 monsters, that's 32 cards. We're going to round it out with 8 traps. 2 Call the Haunted, this is obvious. If they fail your Venus and run it over, you can get it back. You can get back Dragonfly, get back Centipede. All the dirty little things that we like to do with this card. 2 Fiendish Chain. I started playing this over Threatening Roar a couple days ago and it worked out really well. This gets over Xian and it stops Ophion from searching and it prevents a lot of things instead of just slowing your opponent down a little bit. And this is so much better against Dragon Rulers, it's ridiculous. Double compulsory. I used to be running Torrentials, but my deck is really field presence heavy, that's why I don't run Dark Hole. And these work out so much better because they can save your one monster that you really need, or they can put away an XYZ or a Synchro, just no problem. Flip it, they're gone. And last but not least, 2 bottomless. These worked out really well today. I'm just coming home from locals, I forgot to mention that. But these are just phenomenal. You know, get rid of Ophion, get rid of a Dragon Ruler, XYZ, all the standard stuff. So once again, 20 monsters, 12 spells, 8 traps, that's a 40 card deck. Let's take a quick look at the extra. That's rank 2 is Gachi. Obvious, gives everything a 400 boost, it's really good. Dealing with a Centipede with 2000 is nasty. Digesto Phoenix, this is for OTKs and shenanigans. If you want to look at all the OTKs that this deck can do, check out my channel, once again, ownnator, OWNNATOR. I'm putting up a couple videos over the next few days that explain a whole bunch of OTKs. And Dark Mist, this card, ignore these. This put in so much work today. I made this, I think, 3 games, 2 against Evil Swarms and 1 against Prophecy. It's an out to everything, it really is. I killed High Priestess with this, and I killed 2 Ophions with this, and it just runs over things. It's so nice to have, it's so useful, it's really utilitarian. And just the fact that it can honest itself 3 times and every time it keeps the boost is pretty broken. Next up we got 3s. Leviathan Dragon, Zen Maidens, Levier. This is needed for an OTK, this is the best rank 3 ever, and this is to get back stuff that they bottomless. Giga Brilliant for an OTK, Acid Golem for an OTK, and Tempo for an out to Ophion. Everything here came in really handy today, but the thing I made the most was Leviathan, followed by Levier. Leviathan, I did 2 OTKs today, and Levier, I just got a whole bunch of centipedes back. There's a lot of back row at my locals. Next, rank 4s, Black Ship, Cowboy, and Chain. I cut the Shockmaster from my last profile because I never got a chance to make it. Black Ship and Cowboy both really help go for game, and Chain is just to send that Hornet to the graveyard. Not a lot to say about the 4s, other than I make them every now and again and they're nice to have. So let's go for the 5s. We got Tyrus and Adrius, the 2 keepers. I make these every day. They're staples. I don't understand if you don't have them, and you should know what they do. But you shouldn't know what this card does. This is Shark Fortress. And this, I think, won me, I don't know, 2 games, maybe 3 at my locals. I got Gores dropped on me, and my opponent didn't know what this card did. First of all, this is double attacker, or it can make anything else double attack, so that's really useful. It also has a line of text, and you probably can't read it, so I'm going to read it for you. Your opponent cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. So they dropped Gores on me. They had a 2400 token and a 2700 Gores. I had this and a 2400 Centipede, and I think I had I forget whether it was a Venus or something else. But this was out, and my 2400 Centipede was out. Gores had to attack this, and he didn't want to crash the token into the Centipede, but he had to. So then Venus could attack for game. It was really dirty, but it was fun. And this card, just for the Centipede protection alone, is really good, but you throw in the fact that it's an OTK tool, and I think it's a staple in every deck that can make 5s. Alright, so that is the profile. If you want to see a side or any other things with this deck, I've got a whole bunch of duels up, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro replays, and anything else that you might need. Check out my channel once again, OWNNATOR. YouTube channel, obviously, YugiTube. I have a couple of other videos up with nonsense and shenanigans, but that's not important. What's important is trading cards. Alright, this is ownnator signing off. I'll see you guys later.